It is a normal day in Sylphan City, a city that rose to prominence after the superhero group Stabilized saved the world from a vague yet menacing invasion. And then promptly... No, that's not you.
Is that a Night Vale reference?
Yes, that is a Night Vale reference. You guys suck at staying quiet.
Sorry.
And then
I'm sorry.
Promptly made Sylphland their headquarters. With this new notoriety, the city became the main hub for heroes and villains alike, and that's where we find ourselves today, in the city of Sylphland, in a normal bank on a normal day. Why are you all at this bank?
Why the hell am I at a bank? I don't have any money.
You're getting a loan.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I am robbing the bank.
I am
preparing to rob the bank?
I thought you were talking about a riverbank for a minute there. I'm sorry, I'm just a gremlin. I am depositing some tips from my internship.
Sick. I am there to apply for something.
Okay.
I am depositing some money from my job as a barista.
Excellent.
You're a waitress.
Putting some money into my college fund.
Okay, there we go.
Ed, why are you at this bank?
I'm trying to get a loan because I'm broke.
Okay. The bank is called the Muskie Trust.
Stop screaming.
Yeah,
My
please.
ears are sensitive.
And it is completely normal today. It's, well, normal for the city of Sylphland, which means, yeah, there's been some superheroes just wandering around saving people and stopping crime, but that's normal. First question, or second, I guess, are you guys superheroes at this point?
I am aware of my powers, but I don't use them for anything.
Okay. Ed and Hannah.
I'm trying to be a superhero, but I'm kind of failing.
Valid.
Are
you a supervillain at this point?
Yes, I am a supervillain, just a kind of small time one. Like,
like a self-serving supervillain.
Yeah, like I'm not aspiring to be like a super evil bad guy. I'm just like,
chaotic neutral.
Diamonds. I just want some diamonds.
I'm gonna steal those diamonds and trade them for cocaine.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Flora.
Moving.
Hello, my character is not aware of the potential to be a superhero because they are a small town farmer person from outside of said city that I can't remember the name of.
Sylphland. But yes. Amelia?
I think that Maeve is currently, she's just kind of coming into this, and it's very new to her. She's not really doing much with the powers, but she's kind of using them on and off.
Vibing.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
So there's very few people. Well, the bank is fairly empty, which is weird, especially for such a busy day today. There are a few stray people wandering around, waiting in lines, just chilling. There's a marmalade-coloured cat weaving through people's legs, looking for attention. You pet the cat. He seems super happy about this. And then everything seems to go silent for about a second or a half second. And the giant front glass wall that this bank is made out of, it's got one of those cool glass walls, shatters.
Okay.
And in flies a woman. She is wearing a white and blue supersuit, I guess, a spandex suit. She has a classic domino mask over her face, and protruding from her back are 3 sets of light brown wings. She expertly flies into this bank, opens her mouth, and immediately all the tellers fall over unconscious, and everything erupts into chaos. What do you do?
I cover my ears and hide. I put in my little earbud things, and I hide and I watch her.
Okay.
I quickly run out of the bank as fast as possible, and to the nearest enclosed space.
You can't leave the bank. There's this weird. You run towards the glass wall with glass all over the ground, and as soon as you try to exit the bank, you hit this force field, and you just can't seem to get through it.
Okay, then.
There doesn't seem to be anything there, but
You can't.
Okay. Instead, I go towards like the most enclosed corner of the bank that I can. Like
Okay.
ducking
Probably
into
near me
into
somewhere.
something.
Flora.
Next to me, probably.
I mean, I would probably also hide if it's in character, but do we want to like jack it up, or is that cool?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, I'm hiding. Let's say under a bench for cool points.
Cool.
I guess.
Cool kids hide under benches, kids.
Cool kids don't rob banks.
You go first.
I use this opportunity to to get into the safe where all the gold bars are kept, because it's kind of hard to do anything inconspicuously when you're wearing a pink ball gown. So that's I take that opportunity I use the distraction to go and get myself some money.
Make them roll for this. Wait, Hannah, sorry. Pronouns for
Oh yeah. Pronouns for
Lottie.
Bitsy this episode.
Bitsy, Lottie.
Her name is Charlotte. She, her pronouns for this episode.
cool.
Alright, please
Excellent.
make Charlotte roll for this. This is some bullshit.
Are you trying to get into like the vaults at the back of the bank? Because you're currently in the front foyer place.
Yeah, I go towards the vaults at the back with the intention of getting myself some gold bars.
Roll. That's a 9.
Can I just say that I know Amelia's character, like, vaguely? Maybe we work next to each other or something, and we're just sort of, like, buds.
Okay, but let's resolve this first,
yeah.
and then we can get into conversations and stuff.
Sorry.
You rolled a 9, Bitsy. So she attempts to sneak towards the open door behind the registers. And a woman from the crowd, dressed rather lavishly in steampunk attire, and has a white plague doctor mask fixed across her face, pulls out a gun and shoots at you, and you fall to the ground and make a dex check to see if you can dodge this, actually.
Didn't she liquefy the bullet?
Wait, yeah, can I liquefy
Oh
the
no,
bullet?
there's a not that quickly, it's a bullet. Well, it's not actually a bullet.
Okay,
Nothing comes out of this gun. She just pulls the trigger towards you. Make a dodge check to see if you can dodge whatever she's shooting at you.
Is there a dodge?
No,
Just oh no, there is dodge. Okay.
Yeah, do dodge.
How do you roll on roll 20?
Right,
Just
let's
answer
go.
this later.
You click the
Anna's
thing
not
you want to
dead.
roll.
I'm not dead.
That's a 25. Yep, you dodge whatever this is, and she looks kind of annoyed, but is blocking your way towards the back, and you can't get there. Ed, what do you do?
I control all of the glass. Because I can do that, because glass is made out of sand.
Okay, what do you want to do with the glass? There's most of the glass is on shards on the floor, where it kind of shattered.
Yes, I control the shattered pieces of glass and pick them up in a huge swirly cloud and try to, like, surround the winged lady person in glass cloud stuff.
I hope this goes well.
Okay, are you trying to attack her?
Yes, I attack.
Roll
That's chill.
Are you trying to like surprise her, or just do it as quickly as possible? And okay, roll acrobatics, I guess. You're not acrobaticing, but this is you trying to acrobatic this glass. 27. Yeah, you get a few. She's kind of enveloped in this tornado of glass, and there seems to be some sort of resistance on her skin-tight suit, but a shard of glass slashes her wing, and she falls one of her wings, and she falls towards the ground. And then
can we do a
the
perception? Okay, carry on.
the woman who blocked Charlotte beforehand stands up on the counter and goes, "Okay, we're gonna make this easy. Everyone follow our instructions, and no one gets hurt. Okay?" And the
Wait, who was
civilians
That's
just kind
definitely
of,
not okay.
and she points to the one conscious remaining desk person and goes, "You get us as much money in, empty out the registers now, okay?" And then runs towards her fallen friend with her gun kind of waving around in the air.
Yo, hold up. What's my stealth status? Stealth check.
You
Stealth
don't know
check.
what Jen, it is Janice's turn.
It's my
We're
turn?
going-
Okay,
yeah.
I'm finna... If I were to see if I could, I don't know, maybe like... Are the people dead? The people that are on the ground, are they dead?
You'd have to check. They are certainly not moving.
I blend into the crowd as best as I can and get over there and check if they're dead.
Okay, make a stealth check to see if you can not be noticed
So
by...
I just click stealth?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a grandparent.
22, yeah. They don't notice you run towards the... And then, there was actually a healing treatment. Make a treatment check to see if these guys and girls are alive. And non-binary pals.
These... Oh, so they're alive?
No, well, make a treatment check to see if you can...
Okay.
15. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, they look like they're just unconscious. They probably
God
have lost a few
Damn it!
brain cells from being unconscious, but none of them are dead.
Damn it.
Can I
was
just
gonna...
clarify what the person wanted?
There's one terrified, still conscious, desk person. What's that called?
What?
Yeah, kind of emptying out the cash registers as into a big pile. And Jen, that was your turn. So next It is Amelia.
Alrighty. So now I can just can
you each get 2 moves. You can get to do 2 things, by the way, because now we're in combat.
Can I like use Maeve's, well, it's technically an ability, and kind of initiate full control of Ame?
Yep.
Okay.
So you switch over to Ame?
Yep, and I've got that as an actual ability. I'm just gonna find it real quick. Yep, and do I just press the button? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm
Cool.
doing.
So full possession. Cool. So now it is Ame in control. You can do 1. What does this look like, by the way? Ame taking over.
Alright, so her eyes start glowing all purpley and kind of like moving out from her heart kind of chest area. Her body starts to be covered in like this weird purple glowy plasma-y stuff. I can't describe things very well, sorry. And kind of like it becomes a bodysuit basically. And it also becomes like really long hair, except it's like defying gravity a bit. Yeah.
Cool. Ame has 1 move because you used a move being possessed.
Yes.
What does she do?
She brings up her shield thingy out of this purple plasma-y stuff that's not plasma, I know, and kind of uses it to kind of like have it in front of her just in case they try anything.
Okay. Excellent. You can do that pretty easily. That doesn't require a roll. Flora, what's your character's name again?
Aiguo.
Aiguo. What does Aiguo do?
Sure. What was the exact thing that the person who stood on the desk wanted, other than like the cash registers, like for the general
Everyone
public?
to shut up, follow instructions, and then one person to start emptying the cash registers.
Righto.
You're hiding, right? You
Yeah.
hid. Cool.
I think I'll just stay put.
May I
Guys are
make
really
a
good at being
recommendation?
superheroes.
Yes. Please.
May I make a recommendation, or am I not allowed to make a recommendation?
You can talk. Go ahead. You can also talk in character if you want. That's a free action.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Am I next to someone?
we've never met. May I recommend you to possibly take a photo or video of this person without being noticed if you can?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good plan.
Okay. Yep.
Do you want to do that? Start recording?
Yeah, sure.
Make a stealth check then. We're doing a lot of those to see if you can take out your phone or
I would
camera.
be the most successful superhero in real life despite my complete lack of physical ability. Because I have the power of common fucking sense.
Alice.
You are representing me, Luke, because I don't have a computer.
Oh, right. Yes, I am. I completely forgot. Let's open up your character sheet. I'm great at this. Your stealth check, let's roll that, comes up as 13. You kind of... I think you actually managed to get rolling. It's not a very good angle. Like, you can't see much, but they haven't noticed you're recording this.
Sick.
And you have one more move if you want to do anything. Or you can hold that move and interject whenever you want.
Okay, can I try and get a better angle?
Yes, that will be I guess, dexterity check. Yeah, why not? That's a 16. Yep. So you kind of shuffle around on the floor, crawling awkwardly, until you're behind this big bench, and you're kind of filming through the bars of the bench what's going on. And yeah, you can't see their faces, obviously, because they're covered in masks, but you
can see their full.
Them. Flock has like a blonde bob, and Flock is the winged girl, by the way. I forgot and I haven't actually introduced them. And the steampunk girl has a very, very long Ariana Grande style brown ponytail.
Wow,
that's beautiful.
Yeah,
style icon.
Over her. Oh well, under. Yeah, and she's wearing a plague doctor mask, and she's kind of bending over Flock, trying to make sure her wing's okay. Next is Charlotte or Lottie. You guys are really bad at being superheroes.
Well, she's a villain.
This works. Make another stealth check to see if you can get behind this big door at the back. 15. Yeah, actually, because they're both distracted. I think a few of the remaining civilians see you slip behind here because what are you wearing again?
A pink ball gown.
A bright pink ball gown, yeah. But yeah, you managed to get to the door without the two villains noticing you. What do you do then? The door is locked, obviously, but you do have superpowers. Huh? Well, you would assume it. Okay, actually, you said you were planning on the robbing this bank, right? Before. Yeah. Okay, make an investigation check to see if you've pre-prepared and actually know where you're going. It's Also, it's not like a key lock, it's like a passcode. Yeah. It's an electronic lock. So it's not like a bolt or something. Yeah, but yeah, make a investigation check to see if you've pre-prepared, kind of, if you know where you're going and what you're doing. 11. Nope. You looked for blueprints before robbing this bank, couldn't find any, and said, fuck it, let's rob this bank anyway. Ed, it's your turn. You get 2 moves. Those were your 2 moves. Yeah. Are you in civilian clothes, or are you trying to remain conspicuous, or do you just not care that people... to hide? Yeah. They are robbing a bank, so
Consult
as a
your list of
superhero,
powers.
yeah. Please. Okay, let's out of the glass. So you make a technology check, I guess, to see if you can shape this glass. That's a 9. You just kind of pick up a shard of glass and try to melt it so it works better as a knife, and it doesn't really, so you get like a kind of cut on your hand, but you are holding a quite nice shard of glass as a weapon. And you have 1 more move.
Bloody hell.
Okay, who are you attacking? Huh? Yeah, I mean, you can. Who are you attacking? Yeah, okay. Make a fighting check. Yep. And I will contest that. Give me a hot sec. I'm gonna roll the d20. What did you get? 14. That's a 10 plus, because I don't have the character sheets on here. Yep, okay. You managed to... Where are you aiming to... You have the shard of glass. What are you... Yeah. Oh, yep, she's bending down. You manage to stab her, and she just goes, oh, fuck, and turns around and sees you, and it's her turn. And she is going to shoot you with a gun. It's not an actual gun. It looks like an actual gun. It's like a little handheld. She got a 1, so she misses extremely, and kind of looks down at her gun in disappointment and throws it away. And
Me too.
She's like bleeding out, right?
Yeah, she's got did you leave the shard of glass in her back, or did you stab it and pull it out? Yeah, okay. And how far away from her are you? Did you try to jump back, or are you still like right next to her? Okay, yeah. She reaches into one of her many pockets, grabs what looks like just an orb, throws it down on the ground, and it just shatters and nothing seems to happen. And Flock, the woman on the ground, seems to have been, there's like a bandage now around a few cuts. She's got a Hello Kitty plaster on her cheek, which is what the steampunk girl has been doing this entire time, and ignoring the rest of you. And she stands up, kind of steps in front of steampunk girl. She's got, I'm going to say again, 3 sets of huge wings, which she kind of flares outwards to protect her from you. Opens her mouth and make a dodge check, Edward, because she is screaming at you very loudly. Actually, no, make a will check. This is going to hit.
I'm thinking she's some sort of harpy variation if she's got 3 sets of wings and a loud voice.
Yeah. It's not really noise, but it's like, you know how sometimes when everything's really silent, you hear this ringing? And it's not noise, it's just this ringing. It's like that, but louder. And it feels like your head is splitting open, and you fall down, and you are
unconscious.
Well, not unconscious. She kind of you have consciousness, but you are stunned. You are going to miss
paralyzed.
The next. Yeah, you are going to have to miss the next round of fighting. We're just going to skip your turn, basically.
Is it Leah's turn?
It's Jen's turn.
I thought. Did you miss Amelia? Is what I was asking.
No.
Okay.
Amelia's after you. What were you asking, Ed? Issac might. Yeah, well,
because autism.
Yeah, if Issac starts like actually not being here, that's your decision to make. It's your character's decision of how much, because it's not really sound, it's more like a force. That's sound-ish. But that's your decision on, you are just skipping the next round because you're so out of it. And Jen, it is your turn.
Okay.
You're at the kind of counter bit, trying to find any dead bodies. You didn't. Sorry.
What would I have to roll to have dead things on me? Like dead moths, dead bees, dead whatevers. Just like a bag full of poisonous dead frogs or some shit.
Roll me roll me a d20.
Walk into.
How do I do that?
I'll roll a d20 for you. Don't worry about it. You got a 6.
Fuck.
Nope.
There are no dead things?
You have like a few flies in your pocket from an experiment you were doing.
God damn it. Okay. Can I use my knowledge of human biology, which is one of my expertises, to... I want to fuck shit up. How do I fuck shit up, gang? Can I use my my knowledge of human biology to help Ed with his injuries?
Ed's like a good 10, 20 meters away from you.
Okay,
you're
so
like in the middle.
Can I help the civilians with their injuries? Like the people that are near me. The people that are near me. Okay.
Yeah, roll your human bio check and then also a treatment check, and we'll take the higher of those 2 rolls.
I've rolled human bio.
That's a nat 20 plus a lot. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I help.
Yeah, you start going round, and actually as you're trying to heal these people, see what's wrong with them, you notice someone who's not technically dead, but using your powers, you can tell that they are in a vegetative state. They don't have any brainwaves. This force seems to have completely just killed them mentally.
Right,
When
so
you break
they're
a
not
phone,
dead.
but it's a brain.
They're not dead.
They're
but
not
I can,
physically dead, but their
I can,
mind is completely blank.
So I can kinda use them on my next turn.
Yes.
Dope.
The young woman about 30. That's not super young, but yeah, a 30-year-old woman, bright red hair, and she's lying down, and you can tell her brain is just not there anymore. Ame, it's your turn.
All right. So
You have your shield out, your goddess out.
You goddess out.
out. I am
What are you gonna
forcibly
do?
removed from the normal bank. No. I don't know what I can do. So up to this point, they haven't actually said what they want. They're just kind of there.
They got one of the surviving cashiers to start emptying out the cash registers.
Oh, right, of course.
And
I suppose
then
I should-
Flock got hurt, and the steampunk girl is has gone to check her, and now they're being attacked by Issac, who's been knocked out.
I suppose I should try and stop them then. So I pull out. So I've got shield out in one hand, and I pull out the plasma whip in the other hand. And I attack. Which one of them is not wounded?
The Flock, the winged girl, she's got a few minor-ish cuts that have been treated, and the other one has been literally stabbed in the back and is kind of on the ground bleeding out. And Flock did just knock Issac unconscious.
So I take my plasma whip and I use that to kind of grab Flock and kind of try and get it around her face like it's covering her mouth so she can't open it.
Oh, yep. Make I guess that would be agility. I'm trying to kind of treat these moves as people, if that makes sense, as to see what they would be. 14. She is going to contest this and try to dodge. So that's a d20. That's you managed to get it around her head, but you don't manage to get it around her mouth. You have one more move.
Okay. So can I turn the shield that I have in my other hand into also another whip?
Yep.
And use that.
Yeah, and then I think you can use attack.
I use that and kind of try and yoink it around her wings.
Oh, yeah. She has 3 pairs of wings, but you can try. That would be dexterity, let's say.
Amelia
I
sent just a bag of poisonous dead frogs on me.
Yeah, okay. You managed to tangle the whip around the base of her wings where the 6, I guess, bones kind of are at the same place before they spread out into wings, and you're not sure how much that will immobilize her, but or do you want to impair one set of wings more easily? With that roll, I think you get to decide.
I want to make it so that she can't use them at the moment.
Yeah, okay. With a 21, yeah, you managed to tangle her wings up quite a bit, and she doesn't look like she can fly right now. Whose turn is next? Flora.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Is it possible to do a perception check like in D&D and be like, what powers have these people available?
Yeah, okay. There is definitely a perception check somewhere here. Let's go deception, insight. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, perception's actually a thing. You rolled a 17. Okay, so you're still filming, right? You're behind this. You actually with that, I'm going to let you, because you've You don't actually live in the city, do you? You live on a farm far away.
Yes.
So no, you kind of examine, you think quite a bit about what's going on, kind of huddled behind your bench. You can tell Flock, whose name I'm just going to say you've all heard before because I accidentally gave it away. She, as Jen said before, has harpy, I guess, powers. She has this scream that can render people unconscious, and she has wings.
Okay, cool.
The steampunk girl, she doesn't seem to have displayed any powers yet. But she has a gun and a bunch of random objects. But if she has powers, she hasn't used them yet. Yeah?
Can I just get I don't know whether I'll have to wait for a perception check to roll this. You have put emphasis on the harpy lady having 3 sets of wings. Is her life tied to her wings in any way? Like, does she have 3 goes or whatever?
You will have to check on your turn.
Can someone check that, please?
Flora, you have 1 more move.
Can I check that for oh no, because we're not communicating. So I'll just
No, you're not.
God damn it. This is why you should have friends.
You have 1 more move. What do you want to do?
You can check it for yourself and I can coincidentally overhear you.
Why
you guys are like far away from each other. I want to point this out.
I'm live streaming.
Yeah, I
did not establish that you're filming.
I follow. No, just go, Flora.
What does Aiguo?
Aiguo, yeah.
Aiguo do?
There's not really much they could do.
You have plant powers.
Do you have like seeds or shit on you?
There's some potted plants just chilling in this building, if that helps.
Are any of them dead?
No one's dead yet.
God damn it!
There's a few. There's around like the walls. There's a few potted plants. 1 really long cabbage tree. And just for you, Jen, there's also a dead potted plant. Does that help?
Yes.
Okay. I take the cabbage tree plant and I grow it in the general direction of, let's say steampunk lady, towards her ankle.
They're all in the same place. It's not really a vine. There is a vine, like shrub bush, if that's what you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And you're trying to secure her ankles. Let's make. I am still getting used. Let's say stealth because you're trying not to be noticed. I'm just making this up. Yep, 23. You manage to grow this very small plant that's kind of near them enough for its tendrils to weave around her ankles tight enough, and she doesn't notice. She's in incredible amount of pain right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Lottie, you are at a door. No one notices you, despite being in a bright pink ball gown. What do you do? No, it's a door. It's a door-shaped door. Okay, yeah. Are you trying to walk through it? Or okay, make a toughness check. Cause screw it.
Why is it tough to melt a door?
Okay. Actually, no, never mind. I will check. I will make a check for the door to see how well this door melts. That's the 13. The door melts very easily, and now it doesn't melt fully, but there's a bitsy shaped hole in this door that you can walk through. As it just kind of... Yep, you're in a corridor. No, it's not. It's a door. Excellent. In search of gold, you travel down this corridor and you, enter a vault room. Each of those, there's a bunch of larger doors, each with those spinny things they have in vaults and movies.
Because you can't just melt your way
actually-
through your problems.
Make a perception check.
Well, that was your fault.
If
That was a 7? Yeah, never mind. Ed, your turn has been skipped because you're paralyzed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
where's the
What's
cat?
up with the cat? Is the cat dead?
You actually look around for the cat and you can't see it. It seems to have gone.
I hope it's. I'm just collecting a legion of dead things, to be honest.
It is Flock and the steampunk girl's turn. They kind of put their heads together and mutter to each other now that Ed's unconscious, or at least incapacitated for a moment. They nod, and Flock starts tending, I guess, to the steampunk girl's huge thing in the stab wound. And that's a 21, so she manages to get it done.
A bandage.
Thank you. I know what words are. Pretty easily. And they kind of look around, and
So cat is not dead? Cat is fine?
cat is nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
And that's going to be their turn, is kind of just
Cool.
getting their stuff together.
Observance.
Jen, it is your turn.
It is my turn. Okay, how close am I to Aramentai?
You're
just correcting.
you're actually quite close. Ame is
Ame.
is near the cash front bit, but closer to them than you are.
Alright.
Closer to the big
Can I make a
action stuff, which
suggestion?
is happening at the front of the building. But you're like good 10 meters away. Yeah, Amelia?
Someone should call the police or something.
Jen, it's your turn.
Maeve, because I don't know what's going on with Maeve. Maeve, I'm gonna make a distraction. Can you take advantage of it while it works?
Okay. And yeah.
What does Ame sound like? Do this in character voices.
Yes. I will manage it.
Excellent.
I didn't hear shit. Sorry, what was said?
I will manage it.
Spectacular. Okay.
You still have 2 moves. Talking is a free action.
I know. No, how many dead flies do I have?
3. And
Oh,
a dead
sorry.
potted plant just kind of chilling.
It's fixed. How's it going?
It's all good.
Cool.
Ebbing.
Okay.
What do you do?
So, how many flies? How many dead flies?
You have 3 dead flies with you.
Okay. So she's unconscious. She's got no consciousness, right?
The woman, yeah. She is brain dead, basically.
Is she?
Her body is
She's-
still alive, though. So,
Her body is alive, but her consciousness is gone, and her
Yeah,
her
she
soul
is.
matter is gone.
yeah, she, actually, you kind of probe into her with your powers. There's nothing there. She is an empty husk.
Okay, dope.
Okay.
I want to. I want to... Holy bananas, where is it? Where's my power? It's control deceased life forms. I can't find it.
Cool. You want to do that? Do it.
I want to control her physical form and fling it at the dude. Like, just send
She
her running
is
and tackling.
Still alive.
Her body is alive, but
yeah,
she hasn't got a soul or a consciousness, and therefore I can control the husk of her body.
Okay. Make a will check.
A will check, okay.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna say is the default for you possessing stuff is will.
Alright, makes sense.
Yeah. Cause she's got no consciousness but is alive, it kind of cancels each other out. You're not fighting. Actually, that doesn't make sense. If she was dead, you wouldn't be fighting against anything either. It's going to be a little harder because she's technically still alive. But make a will check and see how you do. Yeah, okay. You manage. What happened? You do possess her. What happens to your body when you possess her?
My eyes roll back and I get kind of like slightly stagnant, but mostly I'm just fine.
Okay, cool. So you don't like collapse or anything?
No, I'm mostly fine. It just feels like I'm just a bit heavy.
Yeah, okay. You are now in the body of this woman.
Am I possessing her or am I controlling her?
You are controlling her.
Okay, so as this woman, she just runs and flings herself at three-winged lady, just like tackled like the total freak out zombie shit.
Okay, make a fighting check. What is your fighting modifier for fighting?
I have no idea. What does that mean?
The total. Basically, what plus you get on the
At the bottom of like everything for attack, it's 6.
Okay, yeah. Make a fighting check. You certainly just kind of fling yourself on her. She seems a little shocked, but nothing happens. But you are now at her, so that helps. But you just kind of slide off her body and fall to the floor.
Right, well, Amelia, it was a distraction, so I hope you take advantage of it.
Okay,
she is certainly distracted.
How am I meant to be taking advantage of this? Alright.
Well, she's not paying attention, so I don't know, kill her or something.
What if that's against my morals?
Oh, for fuck. She's robbing a bank, Amelia.
Fine.
Also,
alright.
just to clarify, how far on are they through robbing the bank? Because surely there's only so many cashiers.
Yeah,
Good
all the
question.
money in the cash registers has been emptied. You get the sneaking suspicion this wasn't a very well thought out bank robbery.
Yeah,
So
no
probably
kidding.
sometimes.
I mean,
alright.
she's bandaged up with Hello Kitty shit, okay?
Alright, so in terms of morals and killing people, yeah, Maeve is against that, but she's not really in full control of her body at the moment, so...
No, she's definitely not.
So
Actually, she has no control over her body, so...
Exactly. She's just kind of like screaming in the back of her own head. Alright, so I think that... Ame, while she's in control of stuff, she takes the plasma whip that was coiled around, unsuccessfully around her mouth,
yeah.
Flock's mouth. She takes that and she moves it.
Who's playing guitar?
Oh, that's my dad, sorry.
She moves that and tries to get it around Flock's neck.
Oh, yeah. Make a fighting roll.
One moment. Things don't like me.
16. Yeah, okay. Flock is distracted by this person, this seemingly unconscious person suddenly flinging themselves at her, and you manage to secure your whip around her neck. What do you do?
I start choking her.
Okay.
Yes, Amelia, that's what I'm going for. Death time.
Make a strength check.
16.
Flora's back. 16. Yeah, she is certainly distracted and kind of hurt by you choking her. And she's gonna have to deal with that on her turn, but it's not like deadly or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Internally, Maeve
Flora.
is breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah, Flora, it's your turn.
Okay. So I have steampunk by the ankles. Can I try and
Yes,
move?
Flora. Now we're getting to the juicy business. Because we're
Jen,
literally almost an hour into this. Yeah?
Oh my god.
This is gonna be very much cut down. All the bullshit at the start, that's gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool. Can I try and walk her towards the door with the little
Like,
tendrily bit?
drag her by the
Yes,
legs.
queen! Drag her!
please stop, Jen. I'm dying.
I'm sorry, I'm very funny.
So you're trying to use the plants to fling her towards the door, because the plant isn't at the door, so you can't just pull.
Okay. Let's fling.
Fling. Yeah, make a strength check. I will do that for you because I keep forgetting I have to do this for you. You got an 11. You don't manage it. She just kind of wriggles on the ground.
Oh, rip.
What do you do next?
I assume that means everyone knows.
Okay, it probably hurts like hell because she has just been stabbed.
Yeah, I should have done Flock. Can I try and... Wait, Flock's lassoed.
Yeah, Flock is currently being choked.
Oh, okay.
Why are you awing? It's fine. You're not on her side.
Well, it seems a bit immoral, but alright.
Oh, less immoral than killing someone. Okay,
If Maeve
sure.
could actually talk right now, she would be saying, "Thank you."
Yeah, well, she can't. So shut up, Maeve. Sorry, I've just accidentally rolled for will. Ignore that.
Yeah, I noticed. What do you do, Flora?
Okay, new tactic. I'm gonna try and use all the a plant of some sort, to swipe all the money off the cashier counter and let it kind of just like bloop bloop everywhere.
Okay. This will be another strength check, I guess. 17. Yep, the poor cashier who's been carefully holding this money into neat piles and stuff, immediately just kind of shrieks as the vine just kind of whips through and scatters
you
it.
asshole! Flora!
I'm doing my best, okay?
Bitsy, it's your turn. You are at, there's a bunch of vaults in front of you. Your perception check failed, so there's absolutely nothing happening there. Go. Yep, what do you do?
Do I know we're like kind of vaguely where I'm oriented in the building?
Yeah, you're near. Actually, you had to go down a few flights of stairs to get here, and I skipped it in your very long hallway ride, so you're kind of underground. You've definitely been going back, like towards the back. You haven't been turning much.
You told me that I wouldn't have gone down the stairs.
Sorry. It doesn't change anything, don't worry. But you're somewhere underground. You haven't gone too far, but yep, there's some vaults in front of you.
This is really dumb, but I'm gonna melt through the vault wall.
Okay.
I shouldn't be
what did I
doing
make
this.
you roll
I should
before?
turn around and go back upstairs and just melt through the back wall and just leave. I should
What
just
did you?
leave.
What did I make you roll for that before?
You rolled for how tough the wall was.
What did I get? 16. No, you don't manage to melt through this.
That is literally my entire thing. If I can't just melt through a wall, I have become powerless.
Well, the wall was. It's a bank vault. It's pretty strong wall.
Instead of melting it, can I like slightly soften it so I can poke a hole to see what's on the other side?
I'm gonna say that's easier. So yeah, roll that will check and see. We'll see what you
do. The wall was only partially melted in the first place. That would be like.
Actually, yeah, okay. It's been softened. You poke your finger through, and you can peer into this vault, and inside you see a bunch of nondescript boxes. Actually, you also see a huge just glass chandelier chilling, which is strange. You see a bunch of boxes, some sealed, some have locks on them and are made of metal, and you also see a figure. They are dressed all in black, and they're kind of rifling through a drawer. They have like a huge black cloak on with this hood pulled up. Their back is to you. They haven't seemed to have noticed you yet, but I will roll to see if they do. They
Brilliant.
don't.
Great.
They don't see you, and they are just chilling in this vault looking for
There
something.
is nothing adequately sparkly or valuable for me here. I turn around, walk back up.
There is a chandelier.
But remember, one of my skills is jewelry evaluation. I know that's glass. I don't care.
Okay.
I turn around.
I mean, do you want to roll to see if there's anything valuable in here?
No, I don't. I'm not messing with the dark figure. I turn around, I walk back up the stairs and try and find the back door.
Okay, Ed, it's your turn. You're on the ground. You've kind of regained your brain now. Enough time has passed.
That's new.
What do you do?
I want the cat.
Huh?
Is the cat anywhere in sight?
The cat. Make a perception check to see if you can find the cat.
Is it dead?
The cat, you can't. That was a 7. You can't see the cat.
Damn it. I have regained stuff. I'm still near the people, right?
Yeah, you're on the ground. You have 1 move left because you had to check for cat.
So what situation are the people in again? One of them's being choked by Amelia.
Flock is being choked by a purple thing. The other has a vine wrapped around her legs and is lying on her stomach, kind of not doing anything.
I'm just gonna try
The
to beat
police.
them up to being unconscious. So I'm
What
gonna
did you say?
roll Can I beat them up so they're unconscious and like completely
Just with your fists and stuff?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Actually, roll a will check.
Well, that's bad.
Will.
I'm bad at that. Why not toughness?
Roll a will check.
Ah! Ah!
Okay. You run towards Flock, and as you kind of step like half a meter, you're half a meter away from them, and you hit a wall. And there's nothing there, and it doesn't hurt. You just can't seem to go any closer. And yeah, you can't get close to them.
Anybody call the police?
Nope. And
Who called the
that's
police?
it's Flock's turn now. Flock is going to try to get the purple whip off her. That was a 7. Flock fails miserably. She just kind of pulls at it. And she bends down. How much, like, how tight is the whip? Is it like
Very
Kinky.
tight, like it's
very tight? Okay,
Yeah.
she kind of struggles
Kinky.
down, and I'll roll again. 14, yeah, okay. She grabs something out of... She manages, kind of using her arms and a foot to grab something out of the pocket of the steampunk girl's coat, but doesn't have a chance to use it. And Jen, it is your turn.
Okay. So, Flock's not having a good time. She's being choked.
people
Steampunk
find
girl,
their
Girl,
time.
what's up with
Steampunk girl is lying on her stomach, I think I said. She seems to be conscious. She did just get stabbed, but it's been bandaged. Very hastily.
What's up with the other one?
And Flock is standing kind of in front of her protectively. Her wings have been kind of secured, so she won't be able to fly. She's been choked, and she just grabbed something from Steampunk Girl's... Maybe I should change her name to that. Steampunk Girl's coat.
Okay. What would I have to do to take that dead pot plant and sort of pull a floor with it and just kind of like ensnare them in some dead cactus leaves?
I'm gonna say it is a dead cactus because I'm being nice.
Yes.
It's one of those in all movies when they're in the desert and there's those stereotypical cactus with the arms,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those, and it's huge, and I don't know how it died, but it did. It's like a meter or something tall. And it is a cactus, so you can't really do much with it.
Okay, so that's gonna be a no.
No.
Okay. Can I yeet myself towards
Yeet yourself or the
oh,
person you're controlling?
controlled person on top of steampunk girl and just sort of like pin her down and keep her there?
Yeah, the woman you're controlling is just kind of lying on the floor in front of Flock. Flock's kind of ignoring her.
And like preferably tie her up with the scarf that I'm
Okay, so you're gonna
wearing.
try to yeah, okay, totally. You're gonna try to restrain her.
Yeah.
Make just strength check, I guess.
Sure.
And I'm gonna check what your strength is because this isn't this isn't your body. So what did you roll? 4. No, you don't. You don't do that well.
So what happens?
You kind of struggle to your feet and fling yourself at her and try to get her your hands around her neck to push her down, and you touch the whip that is ensnaring her, and you kind of get not an electric shock, but it doesn't hurt. It just kind of, because I'm guessing Ame has no malicious intentions towards this random lady, but because it's currently hurting someone else, it kind of just pushes you backwards, and you fall to the floor a little further away. You have one more turn.
Not fun. General question: these dead flies I have, do they have like malaria or something?
No.
Okay, that's
They're
not
just
helpful.
regular flies.
The normal house flies, and I mean they can fly. They're not injured or anything. So
some mosquitoes with the Zika virus.
I'm gonna save those flies for later. Can
Yummy.
I pin down, like, as Jen, can I pin down what's her face myself after tying a bandana or something around my face? Just say I've done that, please.
Too far away to do it this turn, but if you want to start like running towards her to pin her down on your next turn, you can do that.
Sure, I'll start
yeah,
running.
you you grab kind of, you know, Hawaiian shirts?
Yeah.
It's like that, but a bandana, and it was kind of, someone had it around their neck for some reason. They're unconscious, so you'll never be able to find out, and you grab that and tie it kind of around the bottom half of your face so no one can recognize you, and start running towards Flock.
Presumably I grab some other scarf shit to like tie this lady up with, right?
Yeah. You grab a very long scarf someone's wearing.
Dope. And I start running. Do I have to roll for that, or?
By your next turn you will be at Flock and you can actually do stuff to her.
Okay, go ahead.
Amelia, your turn.
Okay, so I've still got the thing strangling it. And like just so everyone knows, like the way that the plasma east stuff works is that like it combines with itself when it touches itself, so it's like just a continuous thing. That won't be very easy to break. So can I remove the whip from around her wings?
Mm-hmm.
And What should I do? Suggestions, anyone?
Just
I don't know what I'm
whip
doing.
You remove her wings, so you like cut them off.
It's a
do
little
that?
mean.
Yeah.
I would.
You can try to turn your whip into a blade to try to, because it's kind of around the base of her wings, far enough out that she can't move them very well. So if you want to turn your whip into a blade and try to sever through the bone, you can.
Do we even know if these people are bad people? Maybe they're just
They're robbing a
poor.
bank.
Please keep in mind, I am also robbing a bank.
Okay, since this is-
Recommendation.
Yes.
Remember that. What's her name? Flack. What?
Yeah. Block.
Flag.
Like,
Flock. Took something out of Steampunk Girl's hand / bag / thing.
Oh,
Just be
yes.
aware of whatever weapon she could be holding.
Okay, and so I
Sounds
take
good.
the whip then, and I try and use it to immobilize her hands instead of her wings, so that she can't use whatever she's got.
okay, make a strength check again.
Woo! 14.
You you loosen your grip on her wings, and as you do that, her wings immediately snap out and kind of knock your whip to the side, and you don't manage to ensnare her wrists.
Oh.
You have one more turn.
Okay. Now, I try to move the whip back around her hands very quickly.
Okay. Make another strength check.
16.
16, yeah. Okay, you manage to... It's not a very tight grip, but you manage to ensnare the hand that is holding what this kind of... It's not a sphere, it's like it looks a bit like a weird Rubik's Cube, I guess.
Okay.
That she's holding, and she tries
It's
to,
just
like,
the
pull,
thing they threw earlier.
and she can't. Yeah, well, what she threw earlier was a sphere. This is like a weird not sphere.
So what did
A
that thing
weird
actually
not
do? Is it the force field thing? What
Um,
does it do?
what you know is there's a force field around the building, or at least around the broken glass, that is not letting anyone leave or enter. And there's some sort of force field that in front of them that stopped Isaac from attacking them.
Mhm.
And she has a weird gun.
Okay.
That's it. She's
I
quite
also
force
think
field focused.
that someone very soon calls the police.
Yeah, okay. Whose turn is it?
Laura,
I'm
it's your turn.
coming soon.
Okay, I'll call the police.
You call the police?
Yes.
Okay, you dial
919.
919. That's 919.
Cool.
That's in this world what it is to call the police. 919.
Mhm.
And you hear a voice saying, "Sylvan City Police Department, how may I help you?"
Hi, I'm in a
That is
bank.
not how emergency response people sound. It is not a how
In
can I
this
help you?
world, press 1 if this is a villain attack, press 2 if you have a medical emergency, press 3 if you have a fire.
1. I press 1.
Okay. This is the Sylvan City Police Department. Is if you have a villain attack, that's quite common. Where are you? What's going on?
Hiya,
You
we're
may have
in-
noticed their police department isn't very good.
Yeah, we've noticed.
Okay, what is the bank, like Muskie something?
Yeah, Muskie Trust.
Okay, I'm currently in the Muskie Trust. Ooh, fucking hell.
We
Never mind, I
got
dropped a
him
pencil.
at Muskie!
Okay,
You asked
Mus-
for it.
Yes, I did.
currently in the Muskie
You
Trust
The
bank.
Muskie Trust.
Yep.
Yes, we've had a few calls about them already.
Okay.
It seems to be the... Real quick, checking the name, I gave this group... it seems to be the Foreboding 4, yes, attacking you?
The foreboding.
Okay.
Well, I love him.
So what information do you have on them?
you're a civilian. We wouldn't just give out information. The police will be there and as soon as they can. Please stay safe.
How soon is that?
There's
You
a
should ask?
fucking force field, though.
But there've already been multiple calls. Your boy
Yeah, well,
is...
the wall of a bank did shatter in a city. People have noticed.
Okay.
It's just not very. It's a very corrupt system. No one really cares. That's one of the reasons.
Okay.
I'm
Villainy
sorry
is
for
so-
asking you to call the police then.
No, it's you're good. So that was 1 or 2 moves.
That was one move.
One move.
And then she said, then suddenly, she's just saying stuff, suggesting you stay still, stay calm, do what they say. Her voice cuts out, and a voice over the phone goes, "Ha! You thought you could do that? Shame on you! This is a pre-recorded message. I don't actually know what you did. Ha!" And that also cuts out. And
That's beautiful.
Is it the guy in the vault doing this?
it was a woman's voice, but
Oh.
no.
There's someone in the fucking vault. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think that's just a bolt dude doing his thing.
The vault
You have
rogue's
one more move.
vibing.
The police are on their way, but there is a force field, so they may not be able to get in.
Okay.
What? But there are 4 of them. We only know where 3 of them are.
Exactly.
Where's the 4th person? Where's the 4th
Sorry,
person?
hold on.
What person
you
was
don't know
the friend
that.
we made
Just-
along the way?
Just making a quick observance. So Flock is tied up. Steampunk Girl's chilling on the floor.
Yeah.
Where's the third one?
Vault dude. I encountered him in the vault.
Vault
He
dude.
is current.
But none of you know that, by the way.
Well,
dude,
how
just
the
a
hell
vault.
did we find out then?
You haven't.
Well,
Only
it was me
Flora
asking
knows
outside
this
of
is, unless
character.
you guys want to make checks to see if you recognize them. Only not Isaac, what's your character's name?
Aiguo.
Aiguo knows who these guys are, because he's the only one who called the police and got that information.
Right.
Okay.
Well, whose turn is it?
It's still Floris. Aiguo's. You have one more move.
Okay.
I'm also going to say, because you had to use your phone to call the police, you did stop filming.
Yeah. So would it be another? I mean,
If
what
you
else
want to
is there gonna
continue
fucking
filming,
film?
that's one more move. Or you could use your magic powers to save the world.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
do
I
have
want
powers,
to.
Flora.
I am aware, but like, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know?
I'm
I don't know,
assuming you
choke them
can't
out with
see-
some leaves or something.
Well, I don't.
You do have your
Rubber and
prosthetic.
plastic
Is that a leaf,
yeah.
or are you currently using an actual prosthetic right now?
I don't have an actual prosthetic at the moment. I have.
Okay, so you do have the plants of your prosthetic you could use,
Hmm.
and the random plants that are chilling around here. You have that vine attached to her leg. You can do something with that.
Okay. We're gonna
What?
attempt to grow the plant more in the general direction of her neck in order to try and choke her.
Okay,
Which
make
one?
a
Steampunk
will
Girl or
check.
Flock?
It's currently around Steampunk Girl's leg, so
Yeah.
her?
Steampunk
Okay.
girl.
I'm on the wrong character sheet. Will check to see 14. Yeah, okay. The plant does reach kind of her chest area. She's wearing a long brown steampunk style jacket. Steampunk aesthetic. Yeah, you got that. And so it's kind of a bumpy ride, but you do manage to get it near her neck, but not near enough to strangle her.
And does anyone notice?
No one notices. Bitsy. Oh, actually, she notices, but
Yeah, but she's.
and she kind of goes,
Right.
"What the what?"
What's
But
what's
can't
she gonna
really
do,
do
though?
anything
What
about it.
she's on the floor. What's she gonna do?
Lottie, it's your turn.
Well,
Lottie's back in the foyer now, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say she is because I've forgotten where she was before.
I asked to go find the back door. How successful was I in finding the back door?
Make sorry, I had to reload the page. investigation check, I guess, to see if you can find a back door.
Investigation. I do not have that. I'm not good at these things.
What was that?
14.
A 14? No. You kind of wander around this confusing mess of hallways and find yourself back at the door you melted, and you're back in the foyer? The place where all the fighting's going on.
Oh, I literally had to follow the stairs. I was already there. How did my finding the back door go?
You didn't. You rolled a 14. You're...
A 14 is good.
No, it's not.
You can't
Not
decide
good
if
enough.
14 is bad on a d20. You can't decide that. That's not how
14's like
Luke
a
is
little
the game
above
master. Luke
average.
can do whatever they want.
Okay.
Okay,
so
you
I go
kind of
find-
okay, you kind of spy now that you're back at the foyer place, a back door, it's locked, or it's quite far away, there's bodies in front of it, and it's surrounded by glass. But you see one,
Brilliant.
maybe.
I walk over the bodies to the back door and attempt to leave. What stops me from leaving? I'm assuming there's something.
It's the force field. You know the one that's surrounding the building? Yeah, that one.
The one we've been talking about for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
What is the force field made of?
You can't see anything. You just reach towards the handle to try to test it. It's a door,
And it stops.
and
But
you're
in the
like
context-
a centimeter away from the handle, and your hands just can't move anymore.
So it's not made of physical
that
matter.
direction.
Presumably,
It's
made
not made
of.
of anything.
Right, but
So
it's made-
presumably,
it has.
so
is it made-
presumably it's.
Luke, this is important. Is
It's-
it made of energy?
Yeah.
Which means it's in some way, shape, or form made of particles.
It doesn't seem to actually be. It has energy. It is not made of energy.
Okay, so presumably
Well, I
it's made up of
I can
frequencies like
decrease
sound
the energy
waves.
of the force field until the force field does not exist anymore, or becomes.
You make a. What are your expertise again?
Quantum mechanics and something else. I don't remember.
Yeah, make a physics test.
Great.
Physics test.
Quantum mechanics test check to see if you can figure out what this is made of. $13. Nope, it's a force field.
Great. Can I decrease the energy of it?
Well, no, you're out of turns, so
Wait.
it's Isaac's turn. What?
It is drawing characters.
Ed,
Job, Ed.
Hey, what? Can I do stuff?
it's your turn.
Oh, I can do
How
stuff
could
again.
we be more efficient?
Okay.
Where were you? You tried to attack Flock and got knocked backwards by a force field.
I'm gonna earthquake this place. Everybody get into turtle pose. I'm gonna.
Are you fucking
Are you
kidding me?
yelling that?
I'm gonna cafeteria macaroni the place.
What does...
Yell at us to do that.
1 second. I might not, because then that would alert the people that I'm doing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, have you considered that none of us are on our turn and that we literally cannot go and hide, even if it is your earthquake thing?
Are
a
you
full
gonna
kill.
earthquake this place?
Earthquake, but like a
Oh,
specific area so that it's just the villains and not
Okay.
the rest of
Make
I want to point out that this is not how earthquakes work.
they're magic earthquakes. Make a will check.
Well, I need to get back to the thing. Yada yada yada. Why is it always will?
Because you're using your powers. I've just decided will's what it is for that. You make an now
Will
make a
we
strength
finish
check,
it?
actually.
Strength. I can do strength. I'm strong. 1 second.
That's a 9. the entire building just kind of shudders. A few loose pieces of glass that were still attached to the front wall fall down. What do you do next? That was one turn.
Okay.
He just vibes. That's his turn.
What things could I do? You know what? I'm gonna do a perception check.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for any other people.
Okay.
Because these two seem kind of useless, so I'm gonna check if there's 14.
That's 14. You look around. You see some civilians, like all the civilians that are currently still conscious, hiding in various places, just kind of whimpering. You see they're not your teammates yet. All the people that seem to be fighting. You see Lottie at the door trying to get out and not being able to. But you don't see anyone who could be connected to this robbery. Who's next? It is their turn. Flock is going to, now her wings are free, flap them and send a wave of very powerful wind blasting towards you, Isaac. So make a fortitude check, I'm going to say. Yep, that's a 19. You just feel this huge rush of wind, but you manage to keep your footing.
It floops your hair a little bit.
Yeah, it's very smaxy. And then she is going to click something on the kind of weird, squarey, not square thing she's holding. And
Hey, don't I have a
she
hands?
is now holding what looks like a giant lightsaber. It's red stuff. Yeah, it was a kind of octagon, but 3D. Does that make sense?
What happened? I thought I was
Very
holding her
not
hands.
symmetrical. It's just had a bunch of corners and stuff. It kind of flattens out when she presses one of the sides, and she is now holding a huge lightsaber that she readies towards Isaac.
Oh,
Jen,
shit.
it's your turn.
Who's holding a massive lightsaber? Is this steampunk girl?
No,
This
this
is
is Flock. Remember, she
Okay.
I
grabbed.
thought I was holding her hands, so she couldn't do anything.
She pressed a button. She's not moving her hand. You're holding her wrist, so she couldn't move
I
it.
failed to
Do
be
I happen
helpful.
to... Does anyone happen to have, like, a knife or something?
You know what I can do?
Isaac has a piece of glass.
Can I pick up a massive piece of glass? Is that acceptable?
Make a perception check to see if you can find one.
But there's glass everywhere.
Yeah, but you're at the back of the building.
No, I
Not-
ran all the way over to them.
Oh, you did run all the way. Yeah, okay, yeah. You make a perception check to see how good your glass is. You guys are taking ages on something I thought would not take a very long time.
I'm being very effective. I don't know what you're talking about.
Luke, that's because we're all rubbish at fighting.
No, I'm making good choices. I just don't happen to have any dead frogs on me.
Next time, have some dead frogs on you.
Well, I will, but I was kind of hoping someone would have dead something.
The answer is to dehydrate your own frogs and use them.
Look, I will dehydrate you in a minute. So shut up. My
Mr. Wilson
computer's
voice.
dead. Can you roll a
that
perception
frog.
check for me?
Yes, I can, as soon as I find your character sheet. Odyssey. Character sheet. Perception. That is 12. You find a shard of glass. It's kind of squarish. It's sharp, so there's that, but it's nothing knife-like.
Okay. Steampunk girl is just chilling on the floor, right? Like, she's kind of vulnerable,
she hasn't
right?
done anything in ages. She seems to be completely out of it.
So I just sort of grab her, brace her to my chest in such a way that she can't escape, put the glass to her throat, and scream, call everything off or I'm gonna kill your friend.
Okay.
in the most intimidating way possible.
What does that sound like?
Call everything off right now, but before I kill your friend.
Okay, I'll roll intimidation. You got a 9.
Oh, that's... Did my voice
Flock
crack in the
kind
middle of
of-
that? That's not good.
Yeah. Flock kind of just turns towards you, and she's like, "You wouldn't dare." And
Well,
as she
that-
turns, one of her giant wings kind of smacks you on the face.
But I still got a knife to her friend's throat,
Yeah,
so...
Do still have a knife to your Actually, I'm gonna make you roll for that. Why didn't I before?
What?
Yeah, whatever. It's a 5, so you're not in a very comfortable position, but because I already said you did it, I'll let this one go.
So I'm not
Amelia.
having a good time. There's like
Okay.
glass all up in my knees, but you know, the knife
Yeah.
is there.
Amelia.
Right. So now
And
Ame.
after this round, we'll close up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now Ame is straight up and just gloves are off. This bitch has a lightsaber. So Ame.
Does
Can
Ame
you,
know
like-
what a lightsaber is?
No.
Can you
but
like, I don't know, maybe
identifies
help me
it
or something? I'm
as a
trying to make
weapon.
everything stop and be sensible and shit.
And so she takes the whip, like the hand that had been operating the whip around Flock's hands, and she uses her plasma shot ability to just straight up shoot at the bitch's face.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, where is that one? Literally, where is that one?
It's under your normal stats. Like the big agility, awareness, dex ones.
Where is attack?
Fighting is what it's
Oh,
called.
that one.
That's a 5. You miss.
Oh,
You can try
shit.
again if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
And
again.
it actually kind of clips Jen. It doesn't
Oh, you...
hurt.
Oh.
Yeah, because she
as,
doesn't have bad intent.
Yeah, it
10. That's me
ni-
trying
19,
again.
Yeah, okay. You embarrassingly miss, and then you fire another shot, and you hit. Where are you aiming on?
Right in her face. Just
You hit Flock in the face. What does it feel like being hit in the face with plasma?
well,
not
because
plasma.
she's not feeling very fond towards Flock now. Flock feels just on a spiritual level a feeling of intense like pain and like stinging, like every part of her body wants to get away from the substance that is attached to her face, but it can't because it's stuck to it. So she just
Okay,
yeah.
Flock kind of. Actually, Flock is going to roll a d20 to see how well she deals with this. I don't have stats for them yet because I'm lazy. That's a 10. She doesn't deal with that great. She kind of reels back towards where.
Does
no,
Emily...
Flock was turning towards Jen, so you can't aim for her face.
Because
the back
I'll
of her
get
head,
hit.
Jen.
I'll get hit.
Well, no, because her back's towards you. She hits the back. You hit the back of her head, and she kind of pushes her forwards. And she
Sorry,
drops
Jen.
the lightsaber, so that's cool.
It's all
Hey,
good. Just
pick
does
up the
anyone have a
lightsaber.
knife?
Raises her hands to her head to see what the hell just happened because she got hit with something incredibly painful. It's not. It doesn't like actually pierce her, does it? Or
No,
is she
it's
bleeding?
it just hurts a lot and she can't get it off.
Yeah, she drops her lightsaber and is very much. What the hell is this, Flora? It's your turn.
Lightsaber.
You have the vine is still attached to Steampunk Girl.
Mhm. I feel like
Yeah.
that's not viable anymore. She seems pretty incapacitated.
Yeah, well, I've got a knife to her throat, okay? Not very well, but I've got it. Flora, do you happen to have, like, a knife or something that I can just steal? Like a more threatening knife than a piece
Pick
of
up
cloth?
the lightsaber.
There's
I
a
don't have
lightsaber
the
on the ground.
lightsaber.
No, I'm
There's
trying to give a
lightsaber?
sign
Can
up
I...
for
Oh,
you.
it's not my turn. Can Flora give it to me?
Why would I give you something?
You can
So
get
that I
that
can have it against
vine.
her friend's neck.
And you can use the vine to pick up the lightsaber. Yeah, you used one of your moves to make poppies grow in poo. No one can tell because she's wearing pants. But you did it.
What the hell,
Are you
Flora?
proud? Are you proud of
I'm
yourself?
just saying it's just a viable option. I was trying to give her opium poisoning.
What the fuck, Laura?
I
You
should have
one
thought
more
that,
turn
like,
left.
For God's sake, just give me the lightsaber, I'm begging you.
okay, we grow more vines and collect the lightsaber. Does this mean I have to let go of her ankles?
No, you can like grow a vine coming off her ankles. I will make a
Okay.
will check for you. Wrong character sheet. Oh my god,
Please
there's
go
so many
well.
character sheets. Plant man. Character sheet. Where's Will? Will. It's 9. You kind of curl a the vine around the lightsaber, but around the sabery bit, not the holdy bit, and so the vine kind of just shrivels up.
Oh, my poor baby.
Well, not all of it, just the bit touching the lightsaber.
Okay, thank you.
Whose turn is it? It is Bitsy's. You are at the door. You can't get through the door, and you don't know what is making you not get through the door.
Regardless,
I'm really still a little bit excited about like this whole drama of like inexperienced superheroes doing their thing. You should come and help us.
I don't care. You're superhero.
For the lols.
I want to get as far away from you as possible. Like, there's too many people here cramping my style. I want to leave. Now.
You can't, though. Like,
Are you saying that you're
what do you
being
do?
upstaged?
That's because you haven't done anything.
Does the thing have high energy or low energy?
You can't tell. You tried this before.
I fuck with the energy of the thing until it gives up on me. Wait, isn't the person enforcing the force field like basically dead at this point?
Yeah,
We
but
don't
you
know
don't know
that.
how she's enforcing the force field, and you also don't know if it's her or not. Roll
Well, you
a
kinda
will
just
check
said
to
she
try
was.
to just guess how to turn this off using your powers.
Great. Get back onto my character sheet. Let's see if this one. No.
This is gonna need so much editing. Oh my god.
Oh yes, we're just
Okay,
too
Luke.
chaotic for this.
Yeah.
Doing our best, I'm sorry.
Yes. What did you roll?
Next.
An 8. Nope. You don't manage to get out. You do see like kind of a flash as you play around with it, raising and lowering the energy levels, but you can't really, because you don't know enough about it, you can't figure out even if this is something you can do.
Okay.
So it just kind of seems a little opaque for a second, and you can kind of see there's something shimmering. You know, how you have heat hazes? It looks a bit like that while you're playing around with it, and then you stop and it disappears again, and nothing's changed. You have one more move.
That is useful for future reference. Someone reminds me in a later episode, I do have the physical ability to break through force fields. I just can't do it now.
You might. You just rolled really badly, so you'll never know.
Brilliant. Also, if I get out of here, it'll be probably rather inconvenient for you.
Yeah, as a DM who's trying to tell a superhero story, yeah, having one of the heroes run away wouldn't be that useful. Thanks for noticing. After this round. So, Hannah and Ed. Yeah.
I don't know what I want to do. I'm just gonna sit there and wait for them to deal with this so I can leave.
You're gonna... Yeah,
Bye.
you're gonna hold your turn. Ed, it is your turn.
Oh, we have problems. Can I roll another perception? Or should I
For
roll
what?
their perception?
What are you looking for?
To figure out force fields. I want to track down the origin of the force field.
Okay, yeah, roll a perception check. What did you get?
Why do I keep on rolling 14?
14. You kind of poke at the force field because it's right in front of you and no one's paying any attention, and it doesn't hurt, it doesn't shock you or anything, you just can't get your hand past it.
I still know nothing about it.
Actually, you kind of see how far it extends, and it seems to be a wall just in front of you, so you can, like, run around it.
So it's just
But that
like
would
a
take an extra
square?
move to actually move around to get to where Flock and stuff are. So you can run around the force field. It's like extending 3 meters in each direction. And you can, it gives off. Okay, so there is a force field between you and Flock and the steampunk girl. And you ran into it when you tried to attack her, and it gives off like a slight haze when you touch it, and by kind of just banging your hands against it, you figure out that it extends 3 meters in each direction. So you can use a move to run around it and get to it, but that will be a move.
I have an important question. Is it a circle or a square?
It is kind of it's in the shape of a rectangle, kind of. You don't know how high it goes up, but also it is just seems like a flat thing. It doesn't go around them, it just is in between you.
Ooh. Is there like an above thing, like any balconies or other floors above us?
There's kind of a viewing platform, like a second story that has kind of, you know, in really big mansions they have like balconies inside and you can walk around and see things on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it has
I want to go
one
up
of those kind of surrounding it. You don't know what it's for, but there's that.
I want to go up there.
Okay, that will take a turn. You run up there. While this thing is happening, you hear police sirens going off.
Oh, thanks. Finally. How
And-
useless are these fucking police?
There are a bunch of police cops. It's only been like 3 minutes, okay? Each round is like 6 seconds.
Oh my.
And they have guns and stuff, and everyone make a perception check, actually. I'll roll for Flora, even though she's not here.
And can you roll for me, please?
So 15, Odyssey.
Which one's perception? Is that awareness, do you mean?
No, it's in the skills.
Oh, I'm bad at things. Oh, there we
You
go.
got
Yeah.
an 18. Yep, anyone who got over like let's say 16, actually also sees a very sleek black looking car among the police cars. It doesn't seem to be a police car, and that is the last thing you think before something hurts a lot. And that's all you think, because you have all just been knocked unconscious.
All of us? This is
All
why
of
I
you.
wanted to leave. All of us? Like all
mood.
of us?
All
All
of us,
of
what,
us.
sorry?
Have
All
been
of
knocked
us are knocked
unconscious.
out.
Oh, for
Like
fuck.
that.
But I'm holding a. Oh, whatever.
I have one question before we finish.
Yeah.
Where's the cat?